Binge the full week of The Ray Taylor Show ad-free over at patreon.com/inspired disorder.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Ted Lasso, Season 2, Episode 4, Carol of the Bells. It is the holiday, a.k.a. Christmas episode for Ted Lasso. They didn't do it in the first season, which is really only a common thing that you see in shows produced in the UK, which I enjoy. Not always. Sometimes you see it in the US here and there, but very popular in the UK. And since this show takes place in the UK, it makes sense. It makes sense. It fits with the holiday. Although it's not anywhere near December. You know, we're in middle of August. But, you know, we're getting there. Things are starting to cool down finally. And, you know, it's Christmas right around the corner. So it kind of gives you that little bit of holiday cheer a little bit early. Starting off this episode with they're in the locker room, all the players, they're doing a Secret Santa. They're all bonding. It's very sweet. Of course, Jamie forgets a gift or just didn't understand the concept of a Secret Santa. But the Diamond Dogs, along with Keeley, who are hanging out in the office, help him out. But most of this episode, we're following a few different stories. You got what people are doing on Christmas. You got Keeley and Roy are spending Christmas together. Obviously this episode starts with an animated intro. Instead of Ted just going and sitting in the bleachers, it's an animated intro with all of the characters, all of our main characters from the show, which was a sweet little addition to this extra special episode. But Keeley and Roy, they're having their sexy Christmas. I forget what they called it. You know, they're new couple gonna have some fun on Christmas Day. And then Higgins does a yearly thing where he invites all the players that don't have any family in town to come over to his house and celebrate with his family. So we get to see the Higgins family, which is adorable. I really love Higgins, and his family is so sweet. He's, you know, all of his boys are you know, it's just a really sweet family. Really sweet family. And then you have Ted, whose plans are to FaceTime and spend the day FaceTiming his kid. Of course, you know, the kid's in the U.S. and Ted's in the U.K. And, you know, he's newly divorced and, you know, trying to spend as much time as possible with his kid in, you know, as much as technology can allow. And then Rebecca is supposedly going to be going to a holiday party with, you know, famous actors and musicians and things. But what actually happens, of course, everybody's plans go awry with Keeley and Roy. Roy's sister had to work, so he's taking care of his niece, which is always a welcomed aspect to Roy. You know, Roy, the big bad bully, not really a bully, but, you know, he's the intimidating ruffian guy. And then, you know, she's just a cute little kid. It really balances him out. And just even her with Keeley is really funny too. But they go and they find out that his niece, Phoebe, has bad breath. And that a kid in school gave her like mouthwash and a toothbrush and toothpaste because her breath stinks, which obviously means well, but also making fun of. And both Keeley and Roy can't handle the smell. They know that something's really wrong. That it's not just, you know, dirty mouth. It's not like she's just not brushing her teeth. So Roy has the idea to go door to door around his posh neighborhood looking for a dentist on Christmas because there's got to be a dentist somewhere. And then if they don't find a dentist, then he's going to give Keeley and Phoebe $1,000 each. So incentivized. I mean, they're incentivized anyway to help Phoebe get this breath situation taken care of. So the episode is them going to different houses. Then you have Higgins, cut into Higgins, and first Sam shows up. I love Sam in this show so much. But Sam shows up to the Higgins household, and then slowly players just kind of slowly trickle in throughout the episode. Danny Rojas shows up with a bunch of people, and it's just like it ends up being just like everybody over at the Higgins household, and it's just like so heartwarming, like all these people, all these players from all around the world who don't even necessarily celebrate Christmas, but because Higgins is become much more a part of the family because Ted's brought everybody together. Higgins is kind of like the dad of the the dad of the team, and it's just super super heartwarming, super awesome. Just watching his family hanging out with all the players and all the players like they're playing this Nerf gun game and all this it's really fun to see that all happen. Then Ted FaceTiming with his kid, gets his kid a drone. So, of course, the kid wants to go play with the drone and no longer FaceTiming with Ted. And Ted basically, before he knows it, is left to his own devices of just drinking whiskey and watching It's a Wonderful Life over and over again until Rebecca shows up. And Rebecca rips him out of his house and to go along with her on what she has planned for the day. She knows how hard it is to get over a divorce, so she wants to go help Ted out. And it's beautiful. You've seen Ted helping her, but there's been multiple times throughout the show, where Ted's like breaking down emotionally because of his divorce. She knows what he's going through, but he also knows what she's going through. And when she came and finally apologized to him, there was a real moment between both of them. And, it's just carrying on with more of that. And her idea to take Ted on, she apparently delivers gifts to people throughout the day. I'm assuming it's some kind of charity thing that the parents write into, and then she buys the gifts and delivers them on Christmas. And she takes Ted, which is just the perfect thing for Ted. Ted, of course, is like a Santa Claus. He wants to spread joy, cheery guy, not fat and bearded, but fits the part in every other way. So they're going to door. So you got Keeley, Roy, and Phoebe going door to door looking for a dentist. You got Ted and Rebecca going door to door handing out gifts. And meanwhile, people keep showing up and trickling into the Higgins household. And it's just fun. It's just so much fun. And then they finally, Keeley and Roy and Phoebe finally find a house with a dentist. And the dentist lady helps them out, and they found out that it's from this allergy medicine that she started taking. So they end up going to get the whatever medication she needs to help deal with this, and then also get some poster board because Roy's got an idea to stop by old Bernard's house, who is the kid who rudely, was making fun of Phoebe and her bad breath, and they go to his door, and the kid answers, and like she's got a note. Just tell him it's carolers, and Roy's got caroling music playing on his phone, and so and she's like, while the music's playing, she's taking these cards, and she's like, telling him, like, basically confronting him and saying what you did wasn't nice, but I forgive you. Very heartfelt, very sweet, seeing these two children, kind of learn how to apologize and learn how to be better people on Christmas. It's a really sweet scene. And then after the gifts are given out to everybody, you see, and Rebecca, decides she doesn't want to go to the holiday party, but she has another idea, and her and Ted go grab some buskers that they ran into earlier in their trip, their daily trip. They pick up some buskers and they head on over to the Higgins household. And of course, Rebecca, with her beautiful voice, they start singing a Christmas song, and everybody, all the team inside the house, it turns into like this little Christmas concert out in front of the Higgins house on the street, and it's just so sweet. And so it's I really enjoyed it. Really kind of, didn't really do much to further the overall plot of the show, right? It was clearly a jump in time. There's a moment in the episode where they show the board where they're keeping track of their wins and losses, and ties and all that kind of stuff. And they actually have some wins and losses. So it's like many, many games past where the last episode left us. So it's like, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, just kind of, which most holiday episodes are. They're just kind of fun, where you're just enjoying the time with the characters, and characters kind of being nice to each other and hanging out with each other. And it's just a really sweet episode. I really enjoyed it. Carol of the Bells. It is episode 4, season 2 of Ted Lasso. I really enjoyed it. Very heartwarming episode, and definitely looking forward to see what happens when they get back to work, when they get back to trying to win some games in the next episode. Get yourself $25 in new credit when you sign up for your great new cell phone service over at Ting. Go through my link, inspireddisorder.com/Ting. Sign up now with that link, and you get yourself $25 to put towards a new device, put towards your service. But it's a great quality service that you do not pay an arm and a leg for. I love it. I've been using it for years and pay so very little. I could almost pay 2 months of my cell phone bill with $25 credit that you get for free when you go through my link, inspireddisorder.com/Ting. That's TING, inspireddisorder.com/Ting. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week ad-free over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com, and follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!